Some would play.
Put out an episode.
I wasn't recording that.
Perfect.
Consent is important.
Episodes in one session.
Also,
Points.
at least one of us has to remember their pizza rolls in the oven.
Yeah. Next time I'll actually, bring a printed character sheet with dice.
Bones.
I was just having to make a high-level character that fast.
Do you need dice?
Like D&D Beyond's got the dice roller. It was one of those, like, I have to make a high-level character, I'm going to make a mistake, but D&D Beyond doesn't let you. So...
Shout out to D&D Beyond if you ever want to sponsor our podcast.
They don't, by the way.
Though they
It's not
should.
happening.
Not yet.
They should, but they're not
They
going to.
should.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 50 listeners.
Yeah.
We're getting up there.
Yeah.
I know April still listens every time an episode comes out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, April and Robbie.
It's like
Robbie,
for sure.
shout out to Robbie.
April and Robbie are super fans. Sharing the episodes. I love it. Thank you.
April and Robbie.
We use a headset so you can hear yourself, so you know when you're saying too many ums or ers, and you can hear how well you're coming through on the microphone. It makes a huge difference when you listen to yourself through a headset.
I don't know if I like that.
Oh, you'll get used to it.
I didn't like it at first, but then I started to like it.
I'm a narcissist, so I love it.
I also love the sound of my own voice.
Just a fucking bonus feature of being a narcissist. As long as I keep the negative parts of it under control, we're good to go.
I hate hearing my own voice anywhere except the podcast. Like if I hear a recording of myself somewhere else, I'm like, oh God, it's just like. But if it's
when
a podcast,
I re-listen to the
okay.
episodes, I just pretend it's somebody else and not me.
I have a theory about that. I think that, like, growing up, we would hear our recorded voice and it would sound bad, but that's because the recording technology back then was bad. And I think nowadays we record our voice and put it out there, and the recording technology is so good, we hear our actual voice and we're like, no, it's good. I think. That's my theory on it, because, like, you'd record yourself on, like, tape back in the day, and you listen back like, oh, God, what am I? No, I'm the worst. Woo. Never again. And now, I hear myself, and I'm like, no, that's what I sound like. I'm the best.
But maybe it just as you get older, you get more cynical and stop caring what other people think.
No, for me, it's definitely narcissism. I'd love it.
Okay. The self-awareness, I like it.
I had the Home Alone recorder thing.
Yes.
I think it was the Talk Boy or whatever.
Yes, I wanted it so bad, and I bugged my parents until they definitely got it for me. You brought back a wonderful childhood memory.
I'm here to help.
Yes.
You had one of those?
Yes.
Oh my
Daph
gosh.
did too. Tell us about it, Daph.
I would record. I would have my mom say yes to something. Like it would be like, "Hey mom, like are we having pizza tonight?" And she'd be like, "Yes." And then I would record myself like asking for a video game. Like, "Hey mom, can I have blah blah blah?" And then I would have her say yes.
Yes. That's the use for it.
And then I'd play it back to her. Like, "You said you would buy this for me," and then I'd play it. And then
I forgot all about that thing.
I found it was so funny.
Say, how successful was it?
It did not work.
It didn't work.
Never worked.
You're like, no.
I wanted it so bad when we saw that movie, and I just bugged him until I got it, and I was so happy.
And you can make your voice be slow to sound deep.
It was
like
the best. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I had 22 Facebook notifications since I last logged
That's
on
too many.
on Thursday.
You got to delete the app.
Yeah.
I've considered it.
Yeah, just nuke it.
Like, I
It's
like
actually
Twitter.
pretty
I much
Twitter's
prefer
the
Twitter.
best, but I got to share the podcast on Facebook.
I can't be on Twitter.
It's, well, no, don't go on Twitter.
Yeah.
I tweet.
I'd say I get stuck in like the TikTok rabbit holes, and I'm like,
That's why I can't do it.
Yeah.
I know I'm too old for TikTok, and I know
I would
know
doom
the-
scroll TikTok. I would.
Then I installed it on my phone, and I was like, all right, what is this about? And it was fine. But then, like, my battery was dying, and I was like, fuck is happening? I uninstalled TikTok, back to wonderful battery timing. I was like, fuck you, TikTok. I'm not going through your settings to fucking fix this shit.
oh, it can have all my battery. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I get it's awesome. I can't. I'm just going to die.
My favorite
I'm a
thing
dinosaur.
is because, like, Facebook has those Facebook Reels. So what's been happening is, like, really, like, fun TikTok videos just end up on Facebook anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't need to go across platforms. Like my favorite guy right now. Oh my gosh. He's this British guy and he does like British versus American.
Oh, yeah?
And he'll do like British versus American teacher and like, or, British versus American parent night. And the parent comes in and is like, oh, how's my little darling? Da, 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 da. Right. But then like the British parent comes in and he's like, so how's my little shit? He's fucking up, isn't he?
I always loved those parents when I had parent-teacher conferences. It was so great.
But yeah, like he keeps popping up on my thing, and I like there have been days where I've just been like really sad, and then like he comes up, and I'm like, yay!
I'm gonna need you to share him with me.
I am gonna need to share him with you because he'll like, and it's really funny because he'll put on a wig, but like really badly.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like it's good stuff.
I gotta go back so many pages to pull up the map of Aspasia.
Oh no.
I believe that counts as a first world problem.
It is.
That does count as a first world problem.
I love Aspasia.
I do too. There's a lot there.
Oh, I forgot the pizza rolls.
Oven pizza rolls are the best pizza rolls.
Oven pizza rolls are the best pizza rolls. Go in the top cabinet on the right there, and there's paper plates.
If we're going hierarchy, though, it is definitely air fryer, then oven, then microwave. I said it. Fight me.
Yeah, microwave pizza rolls.
Oh my god!
Suck.
I saw a D&D meme today.
Yes, and they are terrible.
Thing today about how vampire bites are also because of how they procreate. And so that basically those plastic fake vampire teeth that you get at Halloween are basically vampire condoms.
I wish I were a vampire. I'd love to be a vampire.
You would make a good vampire.
I'd make a dope-ass vampire.
I would make a terrible vampire.
Oh, yay, pizza rolls.
What would be the perks of being a vampire to you?
Living forever.
Sounds terrible.
Not having to go out in the daylight.
That also sounds terrible.
But not getting to go out of the daylight.
Seduce anybody I want.
No, that sounds fun.
An excuse to not go to social events you don't want to.
That's true.
You don't want.
Oh, that actually
okay,
does
you
sound
made
like-
such a big deal about how awesome oven pizza rolls are,
Yeah.
Do you need more bourbon?
No, I'm good.
and yet you're not eating any.
No.
Why not?
Because I have chipped beef and scallion cheese ball at my house that my grandma made for me.
So you're letting me be the fatty McFat sitting next to you?
Well, everybody is eating them, so you're all the fatty McFats sitting next to me. But no, I'm going to go home and gorge myself on cheese ball, and I don't want to be full off of pizza rolls.
I mean, there's like 5 pizza rolls.
I think that's like un-American to not just gorge on food.
Yeah, but I've got some chicken and a biscuit crackers. I've got some Triscuit crackers and a whole container of cheese ball just waiting for me.
I'd say, like, you know,
D4 down. There's a caltrip. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
make the choices and whatnot, but it sounds like those other choices are also bad.
Found it. D4 is our caltrips.
Oh, by the way, I did just want to say thank you to you all as a forever DM. I absolutely love being able to play, so thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is only the second time I've ever DM'd in my life. I'm having fun with it.
Legit, man. Doing a great job.
We've been
Thanks,
taking
buddy.
turns. So I DM'd first. We had another person who used to sit in the chair that you're in. She DM'd next. And then now.
I'd say.
What do you mean you killed her?
Mm-hmm. She's dead. She's not here, is she? She's dead.
Like her character or her?
I've got object permanence issues.
Yes. No.
We can't see them. They must be.
She
dead.
walked away from the table. Her character is off fucking around with Genevieve and the priests or the clerics. So if she ever
Yeah,
came
she was a
back,
cleric and went off and did her own clericy things.
yeah. So if she ever decided to come back, then her cleric is still around.
And we could beat her up with violence.
No.
Yeah,
Would not do that.
We would, Jenna.
No.
You wouldn't. I would. Matt and I would.
We would.
Hear that, Jenna? If you ever come back, we're beating your ass.
Beating your ass. It's a gang beatdown.
Reinitiate you back into the pod.
Yes.
All these wires and cords, multi-purpose.
That's right. No, she's into that, though.
I know that's
Doesn't
the problem. So maybe she would come back. All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah, she would if that was a promise. 100%. If we're like, we will whip you with the XLR cables. She'd be like, I'm there. That's all you had to say. What? God damn it. She's the TO of this podcast for Ari Feretta fans.
The threesies of you get 1,500 XP apiece.
Hell yeah.
Because
Woohoo!
even though you didn't go through the dungeon, you still get the completion XP, but just not as much as you could have had.
How much did he say?
1,500 XP.
Sweet, I'm at level 20 now.
What?
No, I'm not.
Level 20? Dang.
Not even
Wait a
close.
minute.
What?
Quite a leap.
You could have got me if you were like, a level 17.
We're like, April Fools.
You might be. 20, I'm like, all right. Daphne's having a laugh. Taking the piss out, as they say.
They say that?
Yeah,
They do, taking the piss.
Yeah, taking the piss. It's having a joke. English people, you watch the Brits.
That's true.
Watch the
I can
Brits.
confirm that. I can mess. What time is it? Oh, nope. Never mind. Anthony's not awake. They're 5 hours ahead of us. He's not up. If I were to message him now, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing messaging me, mate?"
At 4:30, yeah.
Hopefully,
Greenwich
tomorrow.
Mean
Hopefully you
Time.
sleep. All right, let me know when you're ready.
It's so weird that like Greenwich Mean Time became like universal time constant. Ugh, weird. Who the fuck let them have the time? I say we start a war for that. Let's put it somewhere else. Not here, elsewhere, but somewhere else. Maybe in Africa. Yeah, Africa. They deserve it.
I was like, I feel like Africa's had enough war.
No, not the war, the time. We give them the time. We go to war with England over the time and then give Africa the time.
Okay, I'm more on board with that.
Then they
Want to
get to
give the
be...
entire continent? Will you quit referring to Africa as if it's a country?
No, I won't. I refuse.
Because
I think it's clear I meant the center of Africa would be the time zone keeper.
in what country is the center of Africa?
I don't know. One of them.
Congo.
Yeah. Probably racism.
Isn't that in South
Probably,
America?
Yeah, there it goes.
Probably
Isn't the
racist.
Congo in South America?
I don't know. It just seemed right, so I said
It's
it.
not. Are you sure?
It's the middle of Africa.
Hold on.
The Congo?
Put it in Egypt, but that seems
I'm
far
going
off
to
on
ask
Africa.
the Google.
Hey, Google.
El Google.
Where's the Congo?
It is, boom, dead center of Africa.
Oh, okay.
It is the dead center of Africa.
So Congo gets the time.
Yeah, congratulations, Congo. I'm here for you.
Yeah, it was basically pillaged.
Contact me about being your supreme leader.
It was
I'm here.
pillaged by all its diamonds by King Leopold of Belgium. Took all the
okay.
diamonds out. Basically, took the locals, enslaved them to mine the diamond mines, and he took all the diamonds.
Africa's had a pretty shitty history.
Yeah.
Being the cradle of life and all that jazz.
Yeah, sucks to be them. You
So you're
get the
telling me
time.
because of Africa, I have to go to work and pay bills?
Yep. I always often forget too that Egypt is part of Africa.
Yeah.
Like I forget, like more than anything.
Probably the best part of Africa.
I forget that Egypt is part of Africa. I always place Egypt in the Middle East, but it's not.
They've
it's
got-
in the northeast of
Yeah,
Africa.
it's African. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, dude. I always forget.
They got magic and shit.
Because racism, probably.
Probably racism.
Probably racism.
I can't make that podcast, though, in good conscience.
No, you can't.
Because
But we can allude
I'm
to it.
probably racism.
But yeah, Egypt is in Africa.
And then
always
there's
forget.
the Nubian kingdom to
Cuban shit.
Nubian kingdom to the south with the Kushites and the pyramids.
And then there's South Africa.
All right, Daphne, start a podcast. Come on
And
now.
pirates? Let's not forget that there's
What are you doing?
literal
I'll help you out.
pirates.
I've
still
been thinking
in
about
Africa.
it.
Isn't
starting like a
Madagascar
history
off the
podcast or
eastern coast
something.
of Africa too?
It is.
Clearly, you know shit
King Julian.
about stuff.
Yep.
I've been inspired by shout out to another podcast. Let's talk about Myths, baby.
Oh, you
Let's
shouted
talk
them
about
out
myths.
before.
Maybe.
Downloaded
Yeah.
their episodes and I haven't started listening
It's
yet.
so much
I
fun.
need to.
Well, I mean, they get paid for the download, so you're all right. You don't have to listen.
I've been
They already got
supporting
paid for
you.
the download.
I was inspired from this podcast with the Greek mythology angle, but she talks about Greek mythology.
Well, Deborah started it, the whole Greek mythology thing. I just built on it.
Ooh.
And she's just really funny and just knowledgeable and just fun to listen to.
I just get to play with the gods. Deborah established the base. I get to finger them.
Yeah, I created.
Try finger, butthole. Yeah.
Oh, but I learned
I can't wait to release the Deborah Does Drugs snippet. I've got.
that was
Oh,
so
it's gonna be
much.
so good.
That was so much funny.
Fuck,
so
we all
much.
laughed so hard.
Like, well, there you heard it, folks. Deborah does drugs.
I was listening. I was like, yes, we're cutting. We're not cutting. We're copying that into its own thing. We're gonna audiogram that shit.
Yes, we are.
Hear me out.
I'm going to pay to promote it.
I'm
so
gonna-
it's gonna
I'm
go
gonna
all
shake
It goes
over.
like, I got the
all of
solution.
Facebook.
Drugs. Deborah's like, I'm trying to stay away. Well, I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Trying to say, it sounds like you do drugs.
Could always make a Kenku character and speak with a soundboard that's just little like clips of different things Deborah has said. There you go.
We'll make a
Just keep it
soundboard.
forever.
A Deborah
What's
soundboard.
bad is that would actually work because I'm really bad at like saying things.
Congo is in Africa.
Dead center better.
I thought it was South America.
No.
What? No.
Yeah, no, they're black as hell.
Probably racism.
No, dude, go play Risk. That's the only reason I know like any geography is because
What's
of Risk.
Risk?
All I know about Risk is it takes 400 hours and I win.
What?
Dude, if you
Is that
want
the game where you start on a
later.
continent with little military people and cannons and soldiers?
And you play for
Yeah,
days.
never heard of it. No, I'm fucking with you. I love Risk. Risk is fantastic.
Part of an MC
great game.
Chris lyric.
Yeah. Say one of my buddies actually was so into it that he actually like burnt in on top of a coffee table a Risk board.
Oh,
so you would just
hot.
move it into the room and just start playing right there.
What?
Oh, it's amazing.
I got my coffee table. Do you guys want to see a picture of my coffee table?
Yes. Does it have
Sure.
a Risk board on it?
No.
Well, then I'm already disappointed.
Does it have any Risk chips?
No.
RISC.
Oh, Rissa just sent me a message that says, looking forward to Saturday.
Looking
Or
forward
Sunday,
to
rather.
that
Looking forward to Sunday.
ding-dong.
There's my coffee
Yeah.
table.
Ooh.
Is there coffee on it?
No.
God damn it.
There is not coffee on the coffee table.
I usually have tea on the coffee table in the morning.
One of
That
those.
counts.
One of what? Tea?
Yeah.
I mean,
Drink tea every
I
morning.
don't have a coffee
Yeah.
pot yet. I don't own a coffee pot, so I've been drinking
It's a
tea.
nice table. I like that table.
My dad built it.
With
Ooh.
his feet?
Aw.
No.
What?
Is that bottle glowing or what's happening there? Is this?
That's Sprite lemonade.
Is it
It's
alien?
lemonade and Sprite. No, dude, you can
That's
buy that
Ambrosia.
shit at Speedway.
You be the judge.
My mom always makes fun of me because
Shit's glowing.
I went to Florida
Tell me
one
it's
time as a kid,
Exactly.
and we went to this place. There was like
swipe,
this
boys,
alien shop that all this alien
You're not
stuff,
gonna
but I
see
was
any
like
nudes.
super into aliens at the time, right?
All of those are
And they had a
Back
drape.
all of some nudes.
all of those are saved in the locker or hidden thing. Go ahead, sorry.
And it
I
was
like it.
called and they had a drink called Alien Ale,
Ooh.
and I kept it for like 10 years.
Was it just Sprite?
It was like just like an orange. It was probably more like Fanta or something. Like it was just like in a bottle with a label that said Alien Ale.
Why did you keep it? Why not?
Because I was like super into alien things, and I thought it was like cool.
You
I don't
could drink
know.
it and then keep the bottle. Rinse it out, keep the bottle.
Okay, I'm the one who bought you 2 Rick and Morty Pringles,
Which I ate.
so that you could eat one and keep the other one unopened, and then you ate both of them.
Well,
Consumable.
and say after you start drinking some and like get
Well,
playing
here's the thing.
games,
That's
then
not
you
going
want
to be
chips.
worth more unopened
I don't
when
know.
it's expired.
Okay, although it was kind of cool because when I had my black light going, it did glow.
Wait, for real?
My alien ale glowed.
Yeah, no, he's got alien ale right there in that picture you saw.
No, I don't.
It's glowing and
No, it
it's
isn't.
radioactive and he is Chernobyl. We let him into the house. We all have radiation poisoning acute.
Which random side note? Do you guys know that they have Rick and Morty D&D?
We played it on the podcast.
They
Yes.
have it, yeah.
We
They-
haven't
have
released
recordings.
it yet.
We
No,
have
yeah, we did.
absolutely
Yep.
have.
Oh, you need to listen back. We
Oh.
played it, and those
Okay.
episodes are available
I
for
DM'd the
your
shit out of it.
enjoyment.
On
Okay.
someoneplay.com.
So, yes, we are aware.
Yes.
I got the dice.
Sorry, I'm a
here.
little late to the party. My bad, guys.
No, it's fine. No, like these are the dice that come with it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen the modules or the character sheets or anything?
The only thing I saw from it, and this is,
Dude,
I don't know if it's beyond nerdy or less nerdy, but the only way I knew it existed, it was because of the Rick and Morty comic books had the D&D covers on them.
Nice.
So
I needed it in the worst way. Same as with the vinyl up here. I wouldn't fucking let her not get it for me. I was like, this is the one thing I want for whatever
Usually
Christmas
he
or my
won't tell me
birthday.
what
I'm like,
he wants.
Just
Yeah.
this
What do you
one
want?
thing.
He's like, don't buy me anything.
Nothing
That's
else.
the only thing he's ever told me to
This,
buy.
please get it, because you keep telling me not to buy things so you can get me for Christmas. This is the one thing. That's it.
Pisses me the fuck off.
Just do the
Yeah.
one thing.
When he's
Anything
like,
else is whatever.
look what I just bought for myself. And I'm like, what the am I supposed
And
to
I
buy
was
you
like,
for
I'm
Christmas?
absolutely buying this, but I'm like,
no, dude, I got the
want
same
this
problem.
thing for Christmas, please.
Yeah,
'Cause I want it bad. I want it right now.
I want it 10
Please
minutes ago,
order it.
please.
Before it sells out and can't be got again.
Yeah, I was dying.
But I'm kind of the best wife in the world.
No, the
So,
best. Absolutely, 100%.
I
But
am.
yes,
On the back. Oh, on the side.
Oh,
so much.
wait, what songs does that have on it?
It's like the deluxe edition. It's got all the songs, from like seasons at least 1
My
through 3.
dear. Very
3 at
full.
least, yeah.
At least maybe 4.
Does it have Get Swifty is the most important one?
See, the thing about that is, for whatever reason, no. Yes,
What?
it does, but it's a remix. So
Well,
I don't know
why?
if they weren't allowed to put the version that aired on the album.
I think we should start a petition. That seems unfair.
It is super strange. Don't get me, it's very strange, but the remix is on there. It's almost like whatever beat they did in the episode was
sampled or copywritten.
Something.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Profit off of it.
But everything else is on there as is. But Get Swifty.
Does it have Do You Feel It by Chaos
Yes.
Chaos? Oh,
Yes.
That's such a great
Yes.
song.
What about Terry Folds? I know I shouldn't like that song, but it cracks me up every time I hear it.
I want to say it's not on that one. That one was after.
Okay.
I want to think. Yeah. Goodbye, Moonman.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, that's my alarm in the morning.
Yes, Goodbye Moonman is his alarm.
It's pretty fantastic. I have that I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me is my alarm.
It starts off so nice and slow, just that. Dun, 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 dun. And then it gets into, Goodbye Moonman.
That was a great episode. Season 5 is really good.
Discordant as fuck,
yeah.
and it's the best.
I loved Season 5.
Season 5 was pretty great. Overall,
Agreed.
pretty great. There was an episode here or there that I was like, okay, but a lot of bangers.
I could have done without the Planetina episode.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you.
Interesting.
I watched the second time I watched it was better, but it feels like that's an episode that's going to have to grow on me. Because,
I don't feel like if
what the fuck is happening?
I don't feel like if I hadn't watched the Planetina episode, I wouldn't have missed much. I mean, Rick and Morty's non sequitur anyway. But
Yeah.
that episode didn't do a whole lot for me.
Which one's that one?
Planetina.
Just Captain Planet spoof.
Yeah, that one was, in fact, very weird.
Didarb.
It was strange. I don't hate it. For the record, I didn't hate it. It was watchable.
Like, why does Morty
Just
fall in
miss. It
love
was a miss for me.
with a personification of the powers of the elements?
Because he's horny Morty.
Yeah, that's true.
She has a figure.
I love how season 5 ended with evil Morty breaking the infinity loop or whatever.
Yeah,
the infinity curve.
Yeah, it's
He's the richest
show.
trick of them all. We'll never see him again.
I got my Meeseek socks on.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you just had to make me look at them.